there are many thoughts on lordosis and TLIF, and even so far as some people think TLIF is a kyphosing operation. And in some way, because of some of the issues that we just talked about, end plate injury during cage placement, and placement of the cage in the center of the end plate. So being able to achieve some lordosis is important. I think some TLIF surgeons have resigned themselves saying, well, as long as I don't make it any worse, that's okay. That's not how we as surgeons think. We didn't get to where we were by accepting the status quo or doing things in an acceptable way. We want to do things exceptionally. We want to do things as best as we possibly can. And a basic tenet of spinal fusion surgery, which we all believe is, in the lumbar spine at least, lordosis is good. Kyphosis is not. And so achieving true lordosis, where when you look at a disc space and you say, gee, I could really use 12, 15 degrees there. What we tend to do is say, okay, I'm going to shoot for 18 and I'm going to lose some of that, so maybe I'll get to 15 or 14. And so we already have, at least I do, programmed in our minds, overshoot because we know we're going to lose several degrees, and so it makes sense to overshoot, overstuff, whatever you want to call it. And I think that if you can eliminate that variability, right? Because there's no way to predict or forecast how much height you'll lose. But if you're already thinking, oh geez, I'm going to put this cage in and I'll lose some height, maybe we need to rethink that. And that's where dualX technology in general, but dualXSlim even, really solves that problem, because it goes in and it expands medial lateral first, and so you're not expanding on a very narrow or a very small footprint. You're expanding on a large footprint, which again allows you to get that lordosis because you're using a larger surface area to achieve those degrees of lordosis. So the true lordosis is you can hold it to its word, because that's exactly what happens.